Novak Djokovic is on course to match Roger Federer's record of 8 Wimbledon titles. Novak Djokovic is very clearly the GOAT over Roger Federer, according to Andrea Petkovic, who believes it's a much closer debate if the question is who has influenced the sport more in their careers. Djokovic was always playing catch-up to both Federer and Rafael Nadal after emerging on tour later. But he's been the most dominant force in tennis over the past 2 decades and finally surpassed his great rivals with his 23rd Grand Slam title at the 2023 French Open. Djokovic also holds the record for most weeks spent as world No. 1 with 389, far and beyond Federer's tally of 310. But the debate on who the greatest men's player of all time is continues to rage on, with many favoring Federer over Djokovic despite the numbers being in the Serb's favor. World tennis boss David Haggerty gave Federer his vote as the greatest player of all time last year, insisting he's the icon that people relate to. However, Serbian-born German Petkovic believes Djokovic has to be considered the greatest if the question is based solely on tennis. "I am a rational person, and those are numbers," she told Serbian outlet Telegraph. "If you look at them, not only has he won the most Grand Slams and Masters, not only has he spent the most weeks at number 1. I don't understand the discussion. If you ask the question, who has influenced tennis the most in 2000 years, then it's okay, but that's not the question. The question is who is the greatest of all time, who is the GOAT, and that is Noel." With Djokovic arriving later on the scene than both Nadal and Federer, he was always facing an uphill battle to win over some of the ardent fans of the former two. It's sometimes led to a difficult atmosphere for Djokovic, who has struggled to understand why he doesn't receive the same level of support his main rivals had. But Petkovic doesn't feel it is anything personal against Djokovic, insisting spectators regularly cheer against him just for the sake of the underdog. "Sometimes I think it's not personally against Novak, but sometimes people, not knowing how difficult it is to achieve what he achieves, want someone else to win so they don't get bored," she added. "Often things are not personal, only people want chaos. And Noel is not chaos, Noel is very standard, he will play well and 99% will win. It is the opposite of chaos."